Good morning, children. Today we will study lesson number 2, A Snake Charmer's Story. Okay, children, first of all, tell me who are snake charmers? Snake charmers are the saperas. I think everyone is familiar with the word saperas. They used to catch snakes and their livelihood depend on them. So let us start our story. I am Aryanath. I can do something special which I am sure none of you can do. Do you know what? I can play the bean. You must be surprised. Yes, I can make snake dance by playing the bean. I have learned this art from my family members. We people are known as Calvelius. My grandfather Rosannaji was famous amongst our people. He could easily catch many poisonous snakes. He tells me many stories about his past. Come, listen to his story in his own words. Okay, children, this boy named Aryanath, he has something special which we do not have. He can play the bean and can make snake dance by playing the bean. He have learned this art from his family members and their people are known as Calvelius. His grandfather Rosannaji was very famous amongst their people. He could easily catch many poisonous snakes and he tells his many stories about his past. So let us listen his story in his own words. Dadaji remembers, from the time of my grandfather and great-grandfather, we have always been safaras. Snakes have been an important part of our life. We used to move from village to village carrying our snacks in bamboo baskets. Whenever we stopped in a village, a crowd would gather around us. We would then take out our snacks from our basket. Okay, children, from the time of their grandfather and great-grandfather, they've always been saperas. Snakes have been an important part of their life. Besides the snake charmers, many people like milkmen, poultry farmers, tongawala farmers, etc. depends on animals for their livelihood. They used to move from village to village carrying their snacks in their bamboo basket. So whenever they stop in a village, a crowd would gather them and they will take out their snacks from their basket and they used to entertain them. Like you can see the picture here. Look how the people are gathered and they are entertained. Okay, even after the show, people would stay on. They knew that in our tin box there were many types of medicines for them. We made these medicines from plants collected from the forest. I had learned all this from my grandfather. I felt nice that I could help people with my medicines even if doctors and hospitals were far off. In return, people would give us some money or put grains. In this way, we could manage our life. Okay, children, even after the show, people would stay on because they knew that they had medicine for them. These medicines were made from plants collected from the forest, and Dadaji had learned all this from his grandfather. He felt very nice because he could help people with his medicine even if doctors and hospitals were far off. In return, people would give them some money or food grain. In this way, they could manage their life. Sometimes I was called to places where someone had been bitten by snake. From the marks of the bite, I tried to find out which snake had bitten the person. I would then give a medicine for that, but I have not always been on time to help. As you know, some snake bites can even cause death on the spot, but most of the snakes are not poisonous. So sometimes he was called to the place where someone had bitten by the snake, and from the mark of the bite, he tried to find out which snakes had bitten the person. He would give them medicine for that, but sometimes he could not reach on the time for the help. As we all know that some snake bites can even cause death on the spot, but most of the snakes are not poisonous. Sometimes when some farmers would come running for help shouting snake, snake, I would catch that snake. After all, catching snake was something I had been doing since my childhood. Oh, those were the good days. We could help a lot of people in many ways. We also entertained them. It was not like today when everyone watches TV or entertainment. When I grew older, my father taught me how to remove their poisonous teeth. He also taught me how to close the tube of poison in the snake's mouth. Okay, sometimes when some farmers would come running for the help, he used to catch their snakes because after all, catching snake was something that they have been doing since their childhood. Dadaji remembers those old good days where he could help a lot of people in many ways. They used to entertain them. It was not like today when everyone watches TV for entertainment. When he grew older, his father taught him how to remove their poisonous teeth, which is called fangs. He also taught him how to close the tube of poison in the snake's mouth. Next, what can we do? Aryanath, your father used to travel with me ever since he was a young child. He learned to play the bean without being taught. These days it is difficult. Now the government has made a law that no one can catch wild animals and keep them. Some people kill the animals and sell their skins at high prices, so they made a law against this. Now with this law, how will we earn our livelihood? We people have never killed snakes and sold their skin. Okay, here Dadaji is telling to Aryanath about that his father, Aryanath's father, used to travel with Dadaji ever since he was a young child. He learned to play the beans without being taught. But these days it is difficult because the government has made a law that no one can catch wild animals and keep them. Because some people kill the animals and sell their skin at high price. So the government has made law against this. So children, what do you think about this law? Is it good or bad? I think this law is in the interest of animals. I have seen many animals being used for entertainment and as means for earning livelihood. But I think the animals would be happy only if they are allowed to live freely in their natural habitat, right? So Dadaji is asking how will they earn their livelihood because their people, they have never killed snakes and sold their skins. But people say that we keep the snake in bad conditions. If we wanted, we too could have earned a lot of money by killing snakes, but we would never do that. Snakes are our treasure that we pass on from one generation to another. We even gift snakes to our daughters when they get married. In our Kalvelia dance, we also have movements similar to the dance of the snake. So Dadaji is saying that if they wanted, they could have earned like lot of money by killing snakes, but they have never do that because the snakes are their treasure, and they used to pass this on from one generation to another, and they even used to give the snakes to their daughter when they get married. And in their Kalveli dance, they also have movements similar to the dance of snake. Look here, you can see the picture of Kalvaria dance. So next, Aryanath, you will have to make a different life for yourself. You have got your father's gift of playing the bean. You and your cousin can form a bean party and entertain people, but do not waste this knowledge about snakes you have got from your elders. Here Dadaji is saying to Aryanath that he had to make a different life for himself because catching snakes or any other animal has already banned. So he have already got the gift of playing the bean from his father. So his Dadaji is suggesting Aryanath that he and his cousin can form a bean party and entertain people, but do not waste his knowledge about snake which he have got from his elders. Here is a picture of bean party. Musical instrument used in bean party: bean, tumba, khanjiri and dol. Except dol, all the other three instruments are made from dry gourd. Share your knowledge about snake with children who live in towns and cities. Tell them that they should not be scared of snakes. Help them to recognize poisonous snakes. Tell them how snakes are friends of the farmers. They eat the rats in the fields, otherwise rats would eat the crops. Now you tell our story. Also make a new story of your life to tell your grandchildren. So here Dadaji is saying to Aryanath to share his knowledge about snakes to children who live in towns and cities, and to tell them that they should not be scared of snakes because all the snakes are not poisonous, and they can be friendly, and to help them to recognize the poisonous snakes, and to tell them how snakes are friends of the farmers because they used to eat the rats in the field, otherwise rats would eat the crops. So Dadaji is saying to Aryanath to tell their story and also to make a new story of Aryanath's own life and to tell his grandchildren. In page number 20, here is some fact about snakes. Do you know of the many kinds of snakes found in our country? Only 4 types of snakes are poisonous. They are cobra, common crane, Russell's viper, sword-scaled viper. A snake has 2 hollow teeth. They are called fangs. When it bites, the poison enters the person's body through the fangs. There is a medicine for snake bites. The medicine is made from the snake's poison and is available in all government hospitals. Look, here you can see the picture of cobra, dubois means Russell vipers, epi and crate. Okay children, we have completed our lesson number 2 and I hope all of you have understood. So here is your homework for today. Question number 1, list 6 poisonous snakes. Question number 2, how does poison enter the body of a person who is bitten by a snake? Question number 3, like a snake charmer, which other people depend on animals for their livelihood? Question number 4, what step has the government taken to protect wild animals? So children, I will meet you in next class with new lesson. Till then, take care. Thank you.